know a show that really fascinates me because I've almost been this almost happened to me is the show called Catfish. Because so many people was getting catfished that they made a whole show about it. Like I was like, damn, like y'all was people. People was really like, it was like, damn. At one point, you're just like, damn, how can you be that stupid? And at the same time, you're just like, yo, people was out there really like looking for love and stuff, and thought they found it with somebody. Come to find out, they were just lying to get something out of them, whether it was money or usually just they trying to get money, or like they needed attention. Cause there was one where like the girl didn't even want money, she just wanted attention, and she wasn't, and wasn't that attractive, so she was just like, catfish dude, had a whole picture of her cousin or something like that. I'd be sitting here like, I'm like, damn, yo, this is like really sad. Fat potato, what's going on, brother? So I have a semi-catfish story where like met a woman online, and she, we talked a lot over line. Dreamstones, yeah, doing Dreamstones. I met her online, we talked for a while, exchanged pictures, whatever. This is like 2000. Oh, these guys are still trying to fight. This is like 2008 or 9 or something. Like, it's like a while ago, yo. I think it's like 2009. Thought the girl was cute. Forgot how we met online. We met online like through Facebook or something. So talking on the phone, exchanging pictures and stuff. And yo, never got the girl on webcam, yo. I was like, yo, let's get on webcam, let's get on Skype. No, at the time it was Skype. Skype and Yahoo Messenger. It's like how you could really voice chat. We never get on Skype, we never get on Yahoo Messenger, never get on nothing. I'm like, yo, I'm starting to think you're a catfish. She's like, I'm not a catfish. That's like around that time. That's when that first started like really happening in large numbers, where like large numbers of people was getting catfished. And it would be like, it wouldn't even be like the person. It would be like some dude. Kind of dude. It would be like some dude posing as a chick. So I spoke to her on the phone a bunch of times. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely a woman, but I don't know what she looks. I don't even know if it's the woman behind the joint. Feel me? Like, it could be some messed up looking chick or whatever. So I'm trying to tell her like, yo, get on a webcam. I don't know. I don't want to get on webcam. Like, she's like, she wanted me to like fly. She wanted me to fly her out to where I was at, which wasn't even far actually. Like, I was in Arizona, she was in California, so it wasn't even far really. And I was like, I was telling her like, yeah, I can't do that without at least getting one FaceTime call with you. Like, come on now, let's be reasonable. She refused to get on it. So then like, she was like really like my online girlfriend. Like, I don't really count this shit because I was like, yo, I never saw this chick in real life, yo. But I was calling her my girlfriend. So I got frustrated to the point where like, yo, it's over, yo. Like, and she was like, what? Like, yo, it's been like, and mind you, like, I was like talking to this chick for like a good 6 months. It was a while. And that whole time refused to get on webcam. My webcam broke. I can send you one. Give me your address. Say, yo, let me get your address. I'll send you one. She's like, no, I'm in between places. I'm moving. So I'm like, yo, like just every excuse in the book, yo. And I was like, yo, you understand, like, you're doing everything a catfish would do. If you say you're not a catfish, you're doing everything a catfish would do. I'm telling her this. I'm like, yo, like, why would you want to get on webcam? Cause she's like, cause the first time I want you to see me, I don't want it to be with your own eyes. I'm like, yo, you gotta understand the situation. I was like, I could level. I understand that's what you want. You're waiting. You want the first time we see each other for it to be that, but at the same time, like the situation under which we met is different. So I'm telling her like, yo, we met like online, like we didn't like meet each other in person, and then it was like a long distance. Like we started off this way. So I'm like, yo, it only makes sense that we do this. Refuse to get on webcam. So I'm like, refuse to get on webcam. I was like, you know what? It's over. Stop speaking to her or whatever. And like, surprisingly, another dude that I knew started dating her, yo. It's like, one of the army buddies started dating this chick, and I was like, yo, you know such and such, and he was like, yeah. I was like, yo, I kind of used to go with her. Like, and he was kind of like, what you mean, kinda? He was like, I was like, man, like, we was kind of dating online for a little bit, but like, yo, she kept hitting me with the, I don't want to get on webcam shit. So I was like, yo, it's over. Like, yo, so you never like met her? Like, no, like, I thought she was a catfish, yo. Come to find out, like, that was really like the chick. So I'm showing the picture of this chick. So you physically met this chick? Like, yeah. Then he showed me a picture of them together. I was like, oh, so this chick is like not a catfish for real. So I felt kind of bad, but it was just like, yo, so if you wasn't catfishing in the first place, why did you refuse to get on webcam with me the whole time? Like, and like I told you, the excuse she gave was lame. Well, I wanted the first time you saw me to be with your own eyes and not through like a computer screen or a web screen. And I was like, but yo, that's something a catfish would say. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get through my mind, yo, do you understand that sounds like what a catfish would say? Do you understand that? Like, that's what they, like, if you watch these catfish shows on like the ones on MTV, that's what they do. That's what happens. Like, they'll make some excuse where you don't see them, like on webcam or anything like that. Oh damn, I'm about to die. Oh damn, died. They'll make up that excuse to not see you, and that's what they'll do. They're like, webcams broke. It'll always be some type of excuse, but then the person's so like in love with them, they're like they'll just keep falling for it, and I'm like, and I knew from the jump. I was like, yo, this ain't gonna work out. I was trying to. The first time I asked you, I was like, okay. So I was like, how long she gonna let this ride out? I was trying to see. And then she let it ride out for like 6-7 months. Like, I was like, yo, it's over. So my buddy army buddy started dating her, and to find out she's a real person. So I was like, yo, she had no reason to catfish or do some catfish like shit, but she did it anyway. And I didn't understand what that was about. So that's my story about how I almost got catfished. I guess. So just know, meet somebody online, they refuse to get on webcam, yo. They refuse to get on webcam, just leave it alone. Like, yo. In this day and age, don't be a sucker, yo. Shoot, there was a guy that played. So there was a guy that played for Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame, the football team, right? Monte Teo, where like he got catfished, and then there was a whole story about like he played this great game in college or whatever. Everyone's like, man, you played like out of this world. Like he played like he was projected to be like a top draft pick in the NFL like that next year or whatever. But he played like even a phenomenal game for him. It was like a really good game he played. It was like, yo, like you played out of this world today. Like what got into you? It was like, well, my girlfriend, she's real sick in the hospital. And I just wanted to play for her, I just wanted to do it for her. Like, she's like on her deathbed, I'm so in love, and so it was like a real good feel. It was like a real feel good story. Like, oh snap! Like he's playing for the woman that he loves or whatever. Come to find out, like, yo, he had like it was a fake girlfriend or whatever, and people was saying that he came up with that story, for sympathy or whatever. Come to find out, he got catfished. And then when he found out he got catfished, he tried to hide it. So he was lying about it. He was like, nah, my girlfriend, whatever, she's sick or whatever. Come to find out, like, yo, he got catfished. And at the time, he didn't even know he was catfished yet. So when he found out, he was saying that she was real. Like, he went with it, even though the media had picked up the story. And they found out, like, no, this person is fake. But he was so embarrassed, like he just kept the lie going, and people was pumping him up. But then, months later, they found out like, yo, she was a catfish. So I was like, damn. So I'm probably boring the hell out of y'all with these stories. I was like, what the hell? Shut the hell up, Danger. What the hell are you talking about? You don't know the damn catfish story. Talk about the game. Talk about the game. Talk about gaming stuff. You want to hear that nonsense? I gotta block that number. Okay.